Hello everyone, welcome back to the Secrets of Monkey Island. So, in the previous episode we got started on Melee Island, we met the three important pirates, and we got our task, which is to complete the 3 trials. Now we are going to go down this alleyway and see who's down here.
Hello? Anybody in here? Hello?
You know, bad things could happen to a person in a dark, deserted alley like this one. And at this time of night, nobody would be around to see it.
Oh, really? That's interesting. Well, see ya.
Now, why are you in such a hurry? I'd better get your name.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, and I'm a mighty pirate.
Listen, Peepwood.
Threepwood. Guybrush Threepwood.
Well, whatever your name is, listen. I'm the sheriff around here. Sheriff Fester Shinetop. Take it from me. This is a bad time to be visiting Melee Island. A very bad time. My advice to you is to find somewhere else to take your vacation.
Fester Shinetop.
Safer.
Boy, I feel much better knowing there's an officer of the law around.
Indeed.
Employees only.
Yeah. We can never get into that door in this game. But that doesn't mean its purpose is absolutely redundant. Hello? There's also a church here. But we can't do anything in there yet. Looks nice though. Right, so enough dilly-dallying. Let's go back to this fella and give him a much needed breath mint.
Oh, Grago mint. How refreshing. Thanks. So, have you come to release me?
Who are you?
My name is Otis. At least I think it is. I've been in here so long I can hardly remember. You gotta get me out of here before I lose my mind completely. Can't you see? I'm innocent.
But why are you in jail if you're innocent?
I was framed. I didn't touch the stupid flowers.
What flowers?
The yellow Cornish dormy flowers in the forest. It's against the law to pick them.
Oops. Maybe our fault that he's in jail.
Sheriff Shinetop sure is a jerk, isn't he?
No kidding. Fester Shinetop is the meanest man on Melee Island. Luckily, the governor keeps him in check most of the time. We used to have a fair, decent man for a sheriff, but he recently died under mysterious circumstances. If you ask me, I think the new sheriff had something to do with it.
I think you've said enough, Otis.
Whoops.
I hope you haven't been taking this filthy vagrant too seriously. He'd say anything to avoid paying his debt to society.
He seems innocent to me. Why don't you let him out?
Maybe you should mind your own business, stranger. I'll decide who's innocent and who's guilty around here.
Sorry.
Look, I don't know what you're up to. But whatever it is, it's probably illegal.
How dare you.
So forget it. Wherever you go on Melee, I'll be watching. And if you try any monkey business, you'll end up in here for good.
Man, is he a pill or what? You see what I have to put up with? You better go before you get us both in trouble.
Yes, he is a giant dick, so we've now got a bit of a rivalry going with Fester Shinetop. Anyway, let's get on with robbing this idol. If we go out of this side of the town, we can go along the cliffside path here to the governor's mansion. However, we can't get into the mansion yet because of these vicious piranha poodles. Deadly piranha poodles. And so we need to go back through the town, which is very unfortunate. The later games in the series kind of streamlined getting about a little more. There are usually multiple ways to get to the sort of island maps in the later games, whereas in this one you have to go all the way through the town to the other side, like this, and so that takes a while, as you can see. But, you know, it could be worse. Go in the scum bar. And we need to go back into the kitchen again. Which unfortunately means waiting for the chef again. So I'm just going to stand around here for a while. Look at these cool looking guys. Yeah, I know I said it before, but Guybrush's appearance in this game really is awful. Every other game he looks fine. Like, pretty much, you know, exactly right. They did really fix him in the second remake, which I'll be doing next, but in this one he just looks really wrong. And as I say, you base him on the original Steve Purcell artwork, and he just looks nothing like he's supposed to look. So we've got this bubbling pot O stew, and we are going to put the meat in it, and then we are going to put the yellow petal in it.
It's not a bay leaf, but every cook makes substitutions.
Okay, and so what we've done now is we've cooked the meat, but we've also tainted it with that poisonous flour. So we pick it back up.
Got it.
See, it's spicy stew now. And that should be enough to subdue those poodles. So now we need to mission all the way back. Fun, fun, fun. In the fourth game in the series, Escape from Monkey Island, you return to this island, Melee Island, at the beginning. And this sort of, because that game is like in the Grim Fandango engine, which I think is called Residual Engine, if I remember rightly. And so it has pre-rendered 2D backdrops with 3D characters moving around them in a sort of perspective with tank controls. And the sort of geography of this island, when represented in that game, just looks kind of different. I don't really like it. But there we go. Use the stewed meat with these guys.
Important notice. These dogs are not dead. They are only sleeping. No animals were harmed during the production of this game.
Well, that's good to know. Anyway, we can finally go in the mansion. It's a very nice looking painting there. All we have to do in here is to go in this door, I believe.
This looks like a job for Fester Shinetop.
Oh dear. Watch the verbs at the bottom left.
No, not the red button.
It's a big, ugly, hairy yak wearing some wax lips. I can't move it. I can't move it.
It's funny because it's sort of emulating the way that people blind play point and click games, which is just using every verb on every object.
I'll need this. I must be nuts. Heck! Gophers!
You can see we're getting some extra inventory items as well through this bizarre scene. The gopher repellent and the staple remover. Funny little man.
It's beautiful. I can't open it. Uh-oh. That should hold him for a while. If only I had a file, I could get the idol.
Alright, after that insanity, we have come out of the situation in need of a file, but we have a staple remover, manual of style, some wax lips, and a gopher repellent. And so we have to backtrack a little bit once again to get ourselves a file so we can open the cabinet containing the idol. So we'll go back down here and visit our old friend, or new friend, Otis. Okay. Give him the gopher repellent.
Hey, this might work on the rats. Thanks. Here, take this carrot cake in exchange. My Aunt Tilly made it.
So we got a carrot cake, and now if we eat the carrot cake by using it, there is a file inside. So yeah, his Aunt Tilly gave him a carrot cake with a file baked into it, so he could break his way out of prison. But he hates carrot cake, and so he never ate the thing. And it's that kind of just dumb humour which this series is known for, and this game is generally seen as one of the funniest games ever made. Mainly because there wasn't really anything with a decent sense of humour before this. Not this style of humour anyway, which is kind of very slapstick. I mean, the game just doesn't take itself seriously. And that, when I was a kid, I just thought it was hilarious, and I still do. Okay, let's go.
I've got the file. Whee!
More bonkers stuff happening behind the scenes. Use file on rhinoceros toenails. Indeed. I've got the idol of many hands.
Whew. That was a close one. At least I got the idol.
But I'm not done with you yet.
Oh.
Thought you could get out of here with the idol of many hands, did you?
Well, yes.
Look, I can explain.
So can I. You poisoned the governor's pet poodles,
They're just sleeping.
broke into her house,
The door was unlocked.
and stole one of her most valuable pieces of art.
No, you've got it all wrong.
Oh, really? Well, let's hear your explanation.
It belongs in a museum. Indiana Jones. Brilliant.
It belongs in a museum.
Ah!
What
What's going on here?
I caught this hoodlum making off with your idol, Governor. He says it belongs in a museum.
That's right, it does.
What?
You heard me, Fester. The real question is, how did he get in here while you were on guard?
Haha.
Oh, just go away, Fester. I can handle this.
I'll deal with you later.
That's right, fuck off.
Sorry about him. He's new. I'm Governor Marley. Governor Elaine Marley. So my idol belongs in a museum, eh?
Gee, well or gosh. So yeah, this is Elaine Guybrush's love interest, obviously.
Gee.
Relax, Mr. Threepwood. I know why you're here. Believe me, you're not the first who's tried. Although I have to admit, not many get as far as you have.
Golly.
My lookout told me of your arrival. I've wanted to meet you ever since I heard your fascinating name. Tell me, Guybrush, why do you want to be a pirate? You don't look like one. Your face is too... sweet.
So interesting dialogue options here. Now, she mentioned his fascinating name. Obviously, we haven't addressed the fact that he is called Guybrush Threepwood. The reason he's called Guybrush is because when they were developing this game originally, the placeholder character sprite was called Guy.Brush, and so that it just kind of stuck, and they then decided he was called Guybrush. But it is a very classic name. Anyway, what should we choose here? Well, let's choose Grillplet.
I see. Well, you're obviously not in the mood for idle chit-chat, are you? I suppose you've got many more exciting things to do? I won't take up any more of your time, Mr. Threepwood.
Bull. Rufenkiv. Dwingly? I really wish I knew how to talk to women.
Okay. So we have the idol. Oh dear.
Where do you think you're going, Throom Wade?
Let's see.
Excuse me, Mr. Shinetop, but you're blocking the doorway.
I think you need to cool off.
Kill him with kindness.
Hand over your sword.
Uh-oh.
This is the end of the road, my little pantalooned pal. Your troublemaking days on Melee Island are over. My plans for the governor are far too important and much too near completion to risk letting a would-be pirate like you get in the way. So long, Mr. Spicecake or Droopface or whatever your name is.
Spicecake's quite a good name. I like Spicecake.
This might actually turn out to be a pretty good day.
Such a dick. Right, okay, now we're under here. Now, you remember in the first episode, he mentioned that he can hold his breath for 10 minutes. That's absolutely true, and if you wait for 10 minutes here, then Guybrush will drown and just start floating around. All of the verbs, the interactive verbs like open, close, push, pull, etc., etc., just sort of turn into things like drift, float, bob, and things like that. And then you just get a game over and have to load. So it's just a nice little sort of Easter egg there. I'm not going to wait around and do it here. I mean, I suppose I could and then just edit out the waiting bit, but I'm sure you can find it on YouTube just by searching. It's pretty famous. Anyway, there's plenty of things we can use to cut this rope lying around. There's a rusty knife, a hacksaw, meat cleaver, some scissors, an axe, and a sword. But they're all just slightly too far away. Now, of course, all we actually have to do here to escape this situation is simply pick up the idol. That's it. Done. And we now have the idol.
I guess I'll be needing a sword.
And we can get a
This
new
one will
sword
do.
as well, because obviously we just bought a sword which has been confiscated. So we get a sword back.
Well, that wasn't so hard. Now all I have to do is show this stupid idol to the pirate leaders and...
You're alive!
Governor!
Hey, you can talk. Huh, who'd have known?
What are you doing here? Come to finish the job?
No, I came down here to save your life. Fester wasn't acting on my orders when he threw you in there.
You came down here to rescue me? I didn't even think you liked me.
Well, our first meeting was a little awkward. You seemed to have trouble forming complete sentences. But then again, so do most of my citizens.
But I'm not one of your citizens. I'm just a drifter. A nobody. A would-be pirate. Who would have known or even cared if you'd let me drown?
I would have, Guybrush.
Oh, Governor.
Oh, Threepwood.
Oh, Elaine.
Oh, Guybrush.
Love Muffin.
Sugar Boots.
Honey Pumpkin.
Plunder Bunny.
Plunder
Kiss
Bunny.
me.
No, we mustn't.
What?
Not here, where everyone can see us.
Why? Are you ashamed of me?
No, it's not that at all. It's just that many of these pirates have made advances towards me. And to avoid hurting their feelings, I've always told them that my father made me promise never to fall in love with a pirate. If they see us together, they'll know I was lying.
Okay then. Let's go to your place.
Okay. But finish your trials first. I don't want you to be preoccupied.
But
Ooh.
I feel this sudden urge to complete the trials. Quickly.
Kinky. Right, okay, so we've got the idol, and we've got a new girlfriend. All good. So, next on the list is, I guess, the buried treasure of Melee Island. So we'll start having a go at that now. We've got the shovel, so we just need a treasure map, and this citizen of Melee, this shady geezer, has what we need.
Excuse me, but do you have a cousin named Sven?
What is that? Some sort of code?
Of course it's a code, you idiot. Never mind. Good night.
For some reason, in this sort of 17th century, no, I guess it's probably 18th century Caribbean island, there is a guy from New York. Very nice.
Excuse me, but do... Oh, it's only you again.
I just want a map.
Shh. Pipe down, will you? That ugly sheriff might be around here. Now then, let's talk business. You want to buy a map to the legendary lost treasure of Melee Island?
Yes, please.
Only one in existence. Rare. Very rare. Only 100 pieces of 8.
I'll take it.
I'll take it. It'll make a swell gift.
There you go. You made a wise decision. Now get lost.
Alright, let's have a look at this treasure map. If I can actually do that. There we go.
I think I've been had. This is no map. It looks like dancing lessons.
Do the monkey. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, we've been ripped off. But never mind, we do actually need this so-called map. Let's have a look at this sign here.
Ye old rubber chicken with a pulley in the middle shop. Serving your rubber chicken with the pulley in the middle needs for over 50 years.
Everyone needs a rubber chicken with a pulley in the middle in their life.
I can't pick that up.
Okay, while we're here, let's just go in this place and we can meet one of the sort of main characters of the entire series. And there is a rubber chicken with a pulley in the middle right here, so I'm going to grab that while we're in here as well. Just pick it up there.
Maybe no one will miss just this one thing.
If we go across this side, we can meet, as I say, a very important character in the series.
What may I help you with, son? Wait, don't say anything. I can sense your name is Guybrush. Guybrush nose hair. No. Threepwood. Guybrush Threepwood. Am I not right?
Wow, that was amazing! Do you know any other tricks?
I do not deal in tricks. What I know is the truth. Ah, I sense the guilt of stealing my chicken grows. Take it. It's yours.
Why don't you want it? Is it jinxed with an ancient voodoo curse?
No. The pulley squeaks.
Okay.
So, my mind-reading skills tell me it is your future you are interested in. Are you certain this is something you really wish to know?
Yes, tell me everything that's gonna happen to me.
I am getting a vision. I see you taking a voyage, a long voyage. I see you captaining a ship.
Yeah!
I see...
What? See what?
I see a giant monkey.
Yikes!
I see you inside the giant monkey.
Oh, gross.
Wait. It's all becoming clear. Your journey will have many parts. You will see things better left unseen. You will hear things better left unheard. You will learn things better left unlearned.
What kind of things? I hate surprises.
No, the time is not right to know. When you know your purpose, come see me. I will let you know then.
Yikes!
Right, okay, so that was the Voodoo Lady, who is in every single one of the games. And yeah, she's a really cool character. She's awesome. But all of the stuff that she said basically does kind of end up happening in some way or other later on. And yeah, so we know vaguely sort of the path that we're going to take over the course of the game. And we have what we need for the treasure now, so we can go and dig it up. What we need to do is to go to the forest again by heading to the fork. And so that means walking all the way up here past the lookout. The blind, stupid lookout. Okay, go to the fork. And what we can do here is if we look at the map again, you see down the left, the first word of each line is important. See, it says back, left, right, back, right, left, back. So those are the directions we need to take in this forest. So we go back, left, right, okay? And if I can remember how to do this properly, I assume that was back, so now we go left, and then right, and then what was it? Left, right, back. So we go along here. Left, right, back, And then right, left back. Right, left, back. Let's hope this worked. I think it's worked. So this sort of clearing. Yes, there we go. Okay. So we found the treasure. Let's have a look here.
The legendary lost treasure of Melee Island. This carefully reproduced piece of Melee Island history has delighted thousands of would-be pirates and their families for generations. Remember, there are other pirates on this island. So go easy on the treasure. Leave some for the next person. Here lies treasure of such unimaginable wealth. Well, you'll just have to dig it up to believe it. Paid for by the Melee Island Chamber of Commerce.
So it's sort of like a tourist board has recreated this legendary treasure for us to dig up. So let's dig it up.
Well, this shouldn't take too long.
Hours pass.
Hey, I think I hit something. Oh boy! It's a t-shirt! Not my size, but a nice one nonetheless. Well, I guess I should put all this dirt back now.
Worth it, mate. Totally worth it.
More hours pass.
This is a very long night. Right, so we got a t-shirt. Let's have a look.
I found the treasure of Melee Island and all I got was this stupid t-shirt.
Brilliant. We got an ill-fitting and tasteless t-shirt. Fantastic. So, I can now leave this place. If I can find the forest path. There we go. Alrighty. We're done.
What you be wanting, you scurvy lubber?
Okay then.
Nice night we're having, isn't it?
I sure hopes you had something more important to stop me for.
Not right now.
Sorry to bother you. I'll be on my way.
Alrighty. Okay, so we've got the idol and we've got the t-shirt, and now what needs to happen is that we need to beat the Swordmaster of Melee Island. We're going to try and do that in the next episode, so I guess I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you for watching and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please press like, and I will see you next time for more of The Secrets of Monkey Island. Take care, guys.